What is going on, everybody? Episode 3 of the Seattle Seahawks franchise. Now, if you look ahead, we do have the 2022 draft class. I found a roster file, and so we added them all in. So players like Spencer Rattler are in here. So this is current as of 11/19. So we do have a bunch of players from the 2022 draft class that we might look forward to, but we won't focus on that this video. We'll focus on that the next video. Today we have the Minnesota Vikings. They do have Dalvin Cook. Kirk Cousins has actually been pretty solid this season. I don't think Seattle has the DBs to keep up, I'm going to be honest. I also did change the sliders. I looked up some realistic sliders, and I put them on for player and CPU. So, definitely going to be... Ooh, Dalvin is not having a good season. At all. Neither is Kirk. Kirk is going with the deep ball, though. Granted, it's only 2 games in, so the stats are kind of fluctuated, but... Right. We're still going to focus on Dalvin Cook. Like, our run defense did not do well against Adrian Peterson, so we're definitely going to try to focus there. The points per game, they give up 29.5 points per game, but they do have 4 sacks. They play a lot of zone coverage, so we'll look to pick that apart. And throwing it medium, I think, is what would help that out the most. Even though they have a good passer rating there, if they like to play a lot of zone, that's where we want to play. Rush for over 200 yards. That's never going to happen on this team. I'm going to be honest. It's never going to happen. Unless Russell Wilson does it, it's not going to happen. Our goal, I think, 5 rushing touchdowns? Who the hell do you think we are? What the hell? 1 interception. I think we could prevent or make Kirk throw a pick. I think that's perfect. So we'll start the training. Get some upgrades. A little Ruby appearance behind me. Okay. So Jacob Eason get some love. Russell Wilson. Blah, blah. Hopefully we can get some upgrades, some big needed upgrades. Because Russell Wilson balled the hell out last game. So let's see what we're at for upgrades. Tyler Lockett, Michael Dixon, Jordan Brooks, Poona Ford, Ryan Neal, DK Metcalf. That's a big one. That is a big upgrade here. Let's look at his ratings. We haven't really looked over him. 95 speed. He is fast as hell. I mean, he is in real life. But in MUT, they do him kind of dirty. Let's see what abilities he has, because I'm sure I'm not using the right ones. He does have Deep Out Elite, which I actually really like. And he has Red Zone Threat. I don't know if I love that. I think, yeah, you can bomb it up to him. His abilities aren't that great. 95 route runner is what he needs. You can get Route Apprentice. That's kind of nice. But we do have a, what do you call it? What am I trying to say? Hot Route Master. Yeah, nothing here really impresses me. Route Technician's pretty cool. But for now, we'll keep with what we got. So... let's upgrade him, though. He does need to get the 85 route runner, which he will get. He will get to 85 right here. So what does he get? Oof, just a bunch of +1s. I was hoping for a speed. So now what can he get with the ability slot? I don't know a whole lot. So you guys are probably a lot more educated on it than I am, but it's still cool for me to learn and look at all this. It's nothing too crazy for me. Run off elite would probably help our running back problem. So, I don't know. But for now, again, we'll keep it the same. Maybe he'll get a 3rd one. Michael Dixon, okay. I mean, I don't know if this is really necessary, but hey, we'll do it. I mean, why not? I went for power and got 2 accuracy. Why not? Jordan Brooks has 3 interceptions. Don't forget that. He had 3 picks against the Colts. Absolutely crazy game that he had. Could really use some power rush from him. He's balling, but he could be better. He could be a better rusher for sure. Poona, you're a big boy. Just stop the run. That's all I need from you. Just stop the run. Stop everything that's in front of you. +1 block shedding, +2 tackle. Tyler Lockett. I like the idea of you being a better deep threat. Hopefully we can get some speed here. +2 deep route, +2 release. That's actually really, really good. That +2 deep route puts him to 90. That's huge, actually. Tyler Lockett just became a hell of a lot better player. We're gonna auto upgrade the rest there. That is significantly huge for us. Manage staff. I hate when it does that. It just stays there forever, and it kind of pisses me off. I'm not one of those people that have OCD, but it does annoy the hell out of me. But it is what it is. We got DJ Reed Jr. back. He was hurt, and that's why one of our corner, I forgot what corner that was. Yes, Austin. Oh, you went to Rutgers. Okay. That's why he was in the game. That's how he ended up getting that pick. So that's why it didn't even tell me that DJ Reed was hurt. It just happened. But all right, hey, if you look at the bottom, I know my face is kind of blocking it, but I'll pop it up real quick. In our division, NFC West, aka the NFC Best, every single team is undefeated. The Niners, Cardinals, Rams, and Hawks. So as of right now, despite being 2-0, we are the bottom seed. I don't know why. I'm assuming, I was going to say it must be divisional wins, but it's not. It's because of the road wins. So the Niners have the most road wins with 2 of them, so they get the tiebreaker. Do I think that's smart? No, I don't. I think that's stupid, but whatever. It is what it is. But all right, hey. Good team with the Vikings. Another great halfback. Gotta watch out for him. We're going to wing tight Z. 3 tight ends on the field. Hey, that's a little questionable considering never mind. It's a great idea as Quandre Diggs gets him down, but it's a 23-yard gain. I told you I was concerned about Dalvin Cook. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. I knew it was coming, but it's weird to not have Jefferson and Thielen on the field at the same time. And, oh, Lord, this is going to be a long game. It's going to be a long game. If he's able to run like that, it's going to be a long football game. Dalvin Cook already has 17 yards per carry. Oh, 1st and 10 from our own, or from their 38, or I guess our 38 rather. But Bobby Wagner makes a big play, gets him in the backfield. Finally, makes a good play. And they might just hand it off every single play. And you know what? It's not the worst idea that they've ever had. As we stop him again, it is going to be 3rd and 11. Making Kirk Cousins have to be the guy here. Going to go to a cover 3. Got to watch out for Jefferson. That's the big one here. We're going to play underneath. Watching Jefferson ourselves. And a fumble pops out. And that takes them out of field goal range. Unless their kicker can kick a 64-yard field goal. That's not going to happen. They're going to punt the football away. Dwayne, baby. Dwayne might be wide open here. Nope. Instead, Gerald Everett. Gerald Everett slept on player for us. Picks up the 1st down. Home team has trouble with coverage. What does that mean? We're going to try to test this out here. If we can get the time. Oh, never mind. It's wide open. Gerald Everett again. I mean, I could have maybe thrown it to DK, but that's a risk I wasn't willing to take. But, however, let's have some fun here. If it's single coverage, it should be. DK Metcalf, red zone threat, baby. That's why I kept it on. One-on-one coverage. Hey, let him go get it. 1st and 10. From their 23. I'm going to cover that underneath. He's got Dalvin Cook wide open. Jordan Brooks is going to try to catch up to him. And he does. He gets him out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Things you don't want to see if you're the Seattle Seahawks. Fake handoff to Dalvin Cook. He's got Jefferson wide open. And within 2 plays, they're in the red zone. 2nd and 10. You could see a pitch here out of the single back. It is not. Instead, he's got every single route on the field open as Seattle tries some man-to-man coverage, and it does not work. Touchdown, Vikings. Could have DK on this little PA jet sweep. In fact, I think we're going to go for it because I think that's a linebacker against him. It's Eric Kendricks against DK Metcalf. The ball is underthrown significantly by Russell Wilson, and that might be the turning point the Vikings needed. But Sidney Jones gets mossed by Justin Jefferson, who's taking it around the corner. He's going to get Oh, he breaks the tackle. It's a 70-yard play for Justin Jefferson. Oh, Lord. You thought Kirk Cousins threw the interception that Seattle desperately needed, but instead it is 7 for number 18. Dwayne on the run, inaccurate, but we make a play out of nowhere. 2nd and 20. Russell Wilson gets down to the 28-yard line. If this is a man-to-man coverage like Seattle thinks it is, everyone's lined up across from each other, it should be a touchdown. And our rookie wide receiver, inaccurate again from Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson not having a good game, to say the least. Frustration is hitting Seattle. Little check down. We lose a couple yards on there. Could have been a bigger gain, but 3rd and 5 nonetheless. Wide open. Tyler Lockett comes back to the football. It's down at the 1-yard line. And you know who's getting the football. When in doubt, Alex Collins. I think a halfback sting will get us through. He's going to fight Eric Hendricks, who had the interception, but could not get the stop there. All tied up here in Minnesota. 2nd and 11. Big hike from Kirk Cousins does not fool the Seattle Seahawks. However, he's got somebody wide open. It's Adam Thielen. And he does keep somehow, some way, his feet in bounds. Big gain here. Oh, Lord. DJ Reed gets exposed by Justin Jefferson, who's having a game. His 2nd touchdown of the first half. Rashad Penny. I wasn't even commentating. Rashad Penny down the sideline. Oh, not down the sideline. Down the hash. But to the 25 nonetheless. I have. Oh, DK Metcalf back corner in the end zone. And he comes down with Anthony Barr trying to get there, but it's too late. What a play by DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the first half. It's a Jefferson versus Metcalf battle. Sticks. Looks like a cover 2. It is not. Defense is coming in. Everson Griffin with his 3rd sack. Brennan Shell kind of getting exposed. And it is a long 3rd and 14 for the Seattle Seahawks offense. Russell Wilson taking off. Gets around the corner. Can he get a block? He does get a block. And I think he just got the first down. And he did. Incredible display of athleticism from Russell Wilson to pick up the chains. Like DK deep. Russell Wilson, play action. Looking down the field. Has got Tyler Lockett. Beautiful throw. Gets him down to the 30-yard line. And the Seahawks are in striking distance. Russell Wilson hit again. I think that is the 6th sack from the Vikings defense. Definitely shooting themselves in the foot at this point. 2nd and 20. A little bit of a play action. Tyler Lockett, one-on-one coverage. Has to take a chance. And absolutely just gets obliterated. And oh my Lord, he just keeps breaking tackles. I'm not even sure who made that play. Alexander makes the play. It is now the Vikings ball. And the tide has flipped. Seattle looks like a Tampa 2. 3rd and 7. Bobby Wagner's got the underneath. Oh, he somehow gets away, but Benson Mayowa picks up Kirk Cousins and gets him down at the 4th and 19. Minnesota's going to punt the football back. 3rd and 10, and somehow Russell Wilson misses it again. I'm going to keep Fuller in. I don't think it's worth hurting Pollock even more. Michael Dixon's going to have to punt this football away. Not the world's greatest punt. Minnesota's going to get it at their 42. Oh, Lord. Not a good punt whatsoever. Heading man, but Dalvin Cook, fake handoff. I would have expected him to get the football there, but he's got so much time in there. Somehow, Sidney Jones does not go up for that football. And thankfully, he goes out of bounds. Minnesota is challenging it. This is the first challenge of the season for us. And let's see where he's at. I thought he was out of bounds. It looks like he's completely out of bounds. Receiver had possession, sure. But did he have possession in bounds? And the answer would be hell no, he did not. Definitely a stressing challenge, but they lose a timeout there. Second and 10, they are refusing to get the football to Dalvin Cook. And I don't know why, and it cost him there. Poona Ford gets him down there. 3rd and 16. Poona Ford could not do jumping jacks like that. He would have a heart attack. 3rd and 16. You could see a halfback draw here. It's a good situation for them to get into field goal range. They do not. Instead, they audible for a fake play action. And for me, I don't understand why. Oh, he floats it up for an hour. And DJ Reed comes up and makes a play. Going for the field goal block here. He does not get it. I'm sorry, that was not DJ Reed. That was Amadi. My fault. 24-21. We've hit D-Wayne a couple times. I'd like to hit him again. And Eric Hendricks gets the interception with a throw out of sack from Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson having a terrible game. Absolutely pitiful game. Has missed his receivers multiple times. Things you do not want to see. 1st and 10, it's going to Dalvin Cook on the outside. Bobby Wagner meets him there. It's 21 at the 21-yard line, rather. That's going to end it for the 3rd quarter unless they hike a play, but I don't think they will. 24-21, Minnesota going into the 4th. Second and 10. Dalvin Cook outside. Jonathan Taylor picks him up. Third and 10. Big down. Probably the biggest down in the game. Bobby Wagner fake blitzes, pops back out. And a fumble. Darrell Taylor forces a fumble out there, but unfortunately for Seattle, the Vikings fall back on it. 4th and 20. And this is a 48-yard field goal for Greg Joseph. And it's up, and it's going to be good. Minnesota up by still 1 possession. This is still a ball game for Seattle, but the offense has got to pick it up. Alex Collins has not seen the football in quite some time. 3rd and 2. He's going to get it here. And he's going to go right up the middle and just get the first down. Get 3 yards on there. And it's going to move the chains. Kirk Cousins definitely going to see the football again. He wishes this was a primetime game. Alex Collins gets a block in front of Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson breaks a tackle, gets hit out of bounds. Picks up 13, averaging 7 yards a carry. They are sending a lot of pressure here. We could see our rookie receiver getting a beautiful touchdown here. And that's what will happen. Dwayne Eskridge, touchdown, a potentially game-winning touchdown. If Seattle can hold and make this PAT here, which they do, now they just have to hold on to this lead for the next 3 minutes and 46 seconds. 3rd and 7, Seattle playing max coverage, only sending 3. Bobby Wagner has to get over to Dalvin and Amadi. Oh, Lord. He was burnt on his guy. However, he did make a play on the football. 4th and 7, game on the line. Kirk Cousins drowning out here with the pressure on his back. Nowhere to go. Pressure in his face. Throws it into double coverage. And it's going to be dropped. He had a beautiful opportunity to catch that football, but for whatever reason, neither Seahawk went up for it. Maybe afraid of the pass interference, but either way, a good stop for Russell Wilson and the Seahawks offense, because now they get the ball in playing field, and now they're in the red zone as Russell Wilson's going to slide, keep the clock going. And 11 rushes for Russell Wilson. Hell, he might as well be our halfback. 1st and 10. And it's going to DJ Dallas, who hasn't really seen the football today. He's going to get a handoff here, breaks a tackle, but nobody blocks for him. But that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. If you are the Seattle Seahawks, you have to score here or get the first down. It is one or the other. Russell Wilson fading out. DK Metcalf, back corner of the end zone. It's called a touchdown for now. I don't know if that's going to hold. And it's under booth review. It looked like to me he got it, but that back foot might have been out. Cameraman's on the way. I don't know if there's enough to overrule this. This is the problem. This is a big call. This is a game-changing call. Referee comes back. What are they going to call it? They're calling it a touchdown. I don't think there's enough evidence to say otherwise. Not a good enough camera angle, but it's going to be 35-27. Kirk Cousins still has a chance. He just has to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Covering Kirk Cousins, gets a back corner. Ooh, beautiful throwback. Kirk Cousins, comeback route, hits Adam Thielen, and gets out of bounds. 1st and 10, 1:40 left. They are driving. You might want to consider handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And they don't. And Sidney Jones jumps around and gets in front of it. And that's going to end the ball game. What is Kirk Cousins doing? It's no surprise that the pressure got to Kirk Cousins. So when Seattle hikes this football, you just want to drain the clock. That's the whole goal here. Unless you can get a first down. DJ Dallas gets a first down. Okay. Never mind. Game is over. We're going to kneel it out. One of these two teams is going to lose their undefeated season. We do have a player who's wanting to call it quits. We will figure out who that is in our next episode. We got the press conference rivalry game, so we're going to talk some shit. QB1 check-in. Okay. Upgrade some players. Manage the staff. Got 2 players returning from injury. Dwayne Brown is available again. That's huge for us. Very, very big. He is actually also ready to negotiate. So we're going to get that done as well. We're going to do some scouting. It's going to be a lot of team building in the next episode. Quandre Diggs, Dwayne Brown, Al Woods, Gerald Everett. All 4 of these players are going to make decisions on whether or not they want to remain a Seahawk for the long term. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please be sure to leave. Like, this is something new. Obviously, we haven't done too much of it. So hopefully you guys enjoy all these new things that we're doing. So, but if you guys enjoyed, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. And go.